Jonesy
and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Do you remember this time last year? Well, probably April last year, those climate change activists, nutbags, blocked up the Harbour Bridge with their stupid protest.
See, it ruins it for everyone who wants climate change action, the people who are throwing paint on famous works of art. This woman who blocked up the tunnel, she got quite a severe sentence though, didn't she?
8 months in jail, and rightly so. The activist was sentenced to a minimum of 8 months imprisonment. If you remember it, this lady, Violet Coco, hired a truck 8:30 in the morning, April 13, blocked a lane of the Harbour Bridge or the tunnel there, and they
chaos ensued.
Did their protest. So after 25 minutes, the cops came along and managed to move them, but the tailback of traffic was terrible. Violet's sentence has been overturned. But I still hope they come down on hard on people that do this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
As you say, there's a right way of doing, and I'm all for, saving the environment, but this is not the way to do it.
That's not the way to make people pay attention to the cause.
Exactly, and there was a lot of collateral damage. A lot of people missed plane flights. A lot of people missed important meetings. And I was just watching this Reddit thread about other people that were affected in many other ways. This is from Cattle Dog 222. I got stuck in the traffic jam not far from where she stopped the truck. As I sat in my work ute, a guy got out of his car up ahead and looked around in a panic. He walked between two cars, dropped his pants, and did a poo.
Now, Brendan, stop.
What?
Stop.
Stop what?
You know what we've been told.
Oh, this isn't a thing,
It is.
it?
Our boss said yesterday, March has been a bit poo heavy. What about that interview you replayed with Blake just before?
Well, that was you.
We did a long interview and you just chose to replay the poo bit.
I made a joke about, anyway.
Anyway, but we can't do more poo things.
Well, this is news. This is news.
It's poos.
That's news. You don't say to Peter Overton, I don't read the news. Don't shoot the messenger.
But
it's
you
not
might
me.
say to him, steer away from the number 2 stories. Look, just get this one out of the way.
Cattle Dog writes.
So start the story again. Okay. Now, we all understand.
No, we don't need to start it again because why would you repeat it?
Sorry if we're offending people with all our poo work.
For God's sake. Cattle Dog goes on to write, I know it was a poo. Because
how? It's easy to tell.
Because when we finally got going again, after 40 minutes, I saw it on the road.
But imagine that poor man. He's in his car. What did he say? He looked around in a panic.
In a panic.
That awful feeling.
Because Violet Coco is deciding to have a little
Violet
protest.
Crumble. That awful feeling when you can't wait. I'd have done it in my car.
Cattle Dog, would you?
Yeah.
No.
Girls would have done it in the car.
Cattle Dog has gone on as well. He said... He's wrapped this up with, I wanted to run it over, but my boss was with me.
I think that's enough for March now, don't you?
Gonna have to put it at a low range.
That's enough for March. We'll be back with some poo stories in April.
There'll be no more mention of it.